Hey guys, I got a stack of new and a stack of old. Let's check them out together. Hey, throwing out a new video. Been a couple weeks. Been to California and Phoenix and Washington and just all over. Turned around, came back home, have a few days off. So I stopped and I got me some books from my local LCS. And I also have some that I've been saving up and getting. And I've decided to start my Amazing Spider-Man run again. Now what I'm doing, I'm not trying to start at 1, because right now that's a little unfeasible, but I am starting at a certain number, and you're going to see what that number is in a little bit. Now before I get started, I just need to get just a little something off my chest. It's just going to take a second. Now I am an over-the-road truck driver. Make no excuses about it. Very proud of it. Been doing it for about 22 years. And here lately, I've been seeing a little bit of, how can I put it, more drivers that aren't really paying as much attention. Now, I know there's a lot of people that have no idea about the mechanics of a big truck, how it works. Now, I work with Toyota. I haul their frames that were on recall, taking them to places to get done. People don't realize that big trucks, even my truck, which is a 45-foot trailer with my truck, with my forklift on the back end of it, they can't stop like a normal car. So just please pay attention to the big trucks while they're out there. We are doing our best to pay attention to you guys. We're all the same out here on the road. Now, I know mistakes are going to happen with big trucks. I know mistakes happen with little cars and little trucks. But let's just try our best, guys, okay? So now, that being said, done with my little rant. When I got home, stopped at my LCS, and I picked up ones that I've been looking forward to getting. And so I'll just start with them. Now, first one is Catwoman 14 in the cardstock. Really, really, really like this cover. Story isn't bad. Don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there might be a little bit of gunplay in it. Who knows? But just the cover itself is good, and I think it was worth that extra little buck to get this book. So that's the first one that I got. Now the second one, I'm actually been looking forward to getting this, and Gwenpool Strikes Back. I actually picked this one over the one where she's got Peter Parker, well, Spider-Man, all tied up. This cover's just more fun for me, and this is actually a pretty fun read right off. So if you hadn't checked it out, you really need to. Now, the next one, like I said, been gone for a few weeks. Valkyrie #1. Wasn't able to find any of the others, but I still do dig this cover. And story seems to be pretty good. Trying to get that glare off of it, guys, so I am sorry. But pretty decent, pretty decent. Now, the next one, The Amazing Spider-Man #27. Now, this isn't where I'm starting my run back, just to let you know. But heck of a cool cover, guys. I mean, I like the browny, rusty kind of colors in the background, and then the new Sinister Six. Just really, really a neat cover. Story's pretty good. Trying to see where Boomerang's going in this. Trying to find out who the main, antagonist is right now. We just don't know. We're going to find out together, right, guys? Now, the next one, been kind of looking forward to this. I had a choice of different covers to get, but Absolute Carnage #1. I mean, just look at there. That is a great, great cover. I may send this one off just to send it off. Also, I mean, shoot, why not go back and get the other couple covers that I can get just for the heck of it, right, guys? But really neat opening story. I love the build up to it so far. Um, just kind of really looking forward to where this is going to go. Now, the next two I got, I had to get these because these connecting covers, the House of X and Powers of 10, holy crap, how can you get much better than that? This is, I mean, excellent artwork, excellent story going on. I'll be honest, I'd almost gave up on the X-Men. They were getting old. They were not very good stories going on with them. But this House of X and the Powers of 10 really got me interested in it again, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. And so, very, very cool one. Now, another that I've kind of got into, very cool. The more he uses his power, the more he's, turning into Silver Surfer Black. Now, I got this one over the other ones because this is just one psychedelic kind of 60s, early 70s kind of cover. Now, myself being born in the 60s, I'm not going to give away what year in the 60s. I'll let y'all figure that out, because, this, how can you be? But anyway, they're sitting here, good read, neat little story plot going on. The covers are really cool. I've got the other one, but I'm not going to show that one, but, well, one of the other ones. And now this one that I've got next, really like this book. I was really looking forward to it. The story's been pretty good, but I hate to say I've been a little disappointed on the inside artwork compared to the outer covers. I mean, this is another great cover. Black Cat, the covers, they've been knocking it out of the park. Story, it's okay. Hopefully they're going to get better because I've always liked Black Cat. Really looking forward to what they can do with her. And so we're just going to see how that goes. And but all in all, still hanging in there, still trying to get it going. Now, if y'all have any comments on like House of X or what the X-Men run was or what the Black Cat, Silver Surfer, Black, throw it into the comments. I love reading the comments. Now, this stack here. This is some older comics that I've been able to get a hold of. Now, to tell y'all a story. True story. In my local comic book shop, Friday morning, a gentleman, his wife, and his young child come into my shop, or one of my shops. I visit two different ones. And he was going, I'm just trying to get an idea of what maybe these books might be worth. I got them at a yard sale. And a yard sale that was 30 miles away from me. In Cadiz, Kentucky. He had very first appearance of Spider-Man Amazing Fantasy 15. Holy crap. Right there in front of me. And he bought it at a yard sale in a box of comics. And they were flipping through the box. He could have had, just without that, thousands upon thousands of dollars of comic books. And he bought like 3 or 4 different boxes, and he only brought this one. But just goes to show you, you never know where they're going to be at. Just keep on the hunt, guys. So, now what I've decided to do is I'm bringing back my Amazing Spider-Man run. I had the house fire, lost a lot of my long boxes, got out of collecting. Now I'm back in. They draw you back in. But anyway, going to try to do a complete run. So what I've done is I've found some of these older ones that I really, really liked. And we'll start out with the Amazing Spider-Man 217. Not really an old book, but still great cover. Hydro Man, Sandman, Spider-Man caught in the middle. And this is a John Romita Jr. And but man, what a cool cover, right, guys? And so this is the start of me rebuilding my collection. Now, am I trying to go in sequential order or anything like that? No, I'm just trying to get them and recollect and get the collection back. So when I find it and they seem like they're in decent shape, you know, I'm going to grab them. This one, really surprised how good of shape it's in. Now, the only thing I can say is it looks like the back cover kind of bent over to the front cover, so the covering was a little messed up. But Amazing Spider-Man 265, great one. Great cover, great art, good story. Now, granted, this is not newsstand like the 217 was, but hey, that's okay. I'm not really picky, choosy about newsstand, not newsstand, but great book right here. Very good run leading up to the introduction of Venom. They were just about 35 books from Venom being introduced, and really a cool book. Now, the next one I have, a little old one, and I think Ross Andrew may have done this. I think that's what the inside said. I took a peek at it. I can't remember right off the bat, but Amazing Spider-Man 170, little bit of Doc Ock action, some Green Goblin action. You know, got a little bit of the Vulture, and you know, very cool. Got Rhino down here in the corner. Just a very busy cover. Got the yellow in the backdrop. Love those yellow covers for some reason, but very neat cover. Now, this is one I have not read yet, but well, since probably I was really young, but can't wait to get back into it and see what it is. Now, the next one, this is twofold for me. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 282. Rick Leonardi, that's one of those. But what I like about this, it was the anniversary month, and they had the heroes surrounding the main hero in a close-up photo here. And I'm looking to get all of these. Did need this one. Happy to get a hold of it. Actually in pretty good shape. It really surprised me that it was in the shape that it was. I mean, there's a little bit of a little tick up here. Might be able to come out with the press. I'm not sure. But looking to get all of this. Now, if any of y'all have the Ewoks or Heathcliff that has this little border around it, please hit me up. Hit up my Instagram. Hit me up here. Throw it in the comments. For me, those are kind of difficult for me to try to get my hands on right now. Now, I have some others that I need to get, including those two, but those are kind of rough around in my area. So now, the next one is Amazing Spider-Man 183, and if I'm not mistaken, please, if I'm wrong, let me know. But this was the first appearance of Big Wheel. And kind of he's got a special place in my heart. Is he deadly? But I just kind of liked him. And, you know, how can you not like somebody named Big Wheel when you grew up riding around on a Big Wheel in the parking lot, in your driveway, out in the street? You know, have cars having to avoid you because you're young and dumb and you're on a Big Wheel and nobody knows what the heck. But anyway, was a great start to this, getting this rundown. And the next one could be one of my favorite covers with this particular bad guy. When I saw it, really looked at it, checked it out, was really surprised that it was in as good of a shape as it is. But Amazing Spider-Man 261, Hobgoblin holding Spider-Man. Uh, just a fantastic cover. The backdrop, the building collapsing around them. He doesn't care. His cape has lit on fire. Just an amazing cover. Probably one of the best featuring the Hobgoblin on any comic book. If y'all have another opinion on it, hey, hit me up. Let me know. What was your favorite Hobgoblin cover? That could be kind of cool. Just let me know. Now, the last two are kind of special. I've worked really long and hard trying to get a hold of these. And so one needs work, but I'm still, I was thrilled to find it. And we were talking about being persistent and looking. And I was able to come across Daredevil 181, Death of Elektra. Now, is this a great high-grade copy? No. Right over here, somebody had wrote the price of 35 cents. I guess maybe it sold in a yard sale at one point. But still, it presents pretty good. That's not too bad. I mean, maybe I could work some of it out. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. And great Frank Miller cover. I mean, Death of Elektra, this was a fantastic story. Even after it, Russian Roulette, one of my favorite quick one little shot stories in Daredevil. Man, is it good. If you've never read it, you really need to check it out. Death of Elektra leading into Russian Roulette, really, really cool. Now, the last one did tell you I was not going to start my Amazing Spider-Man run at number 1. Just be a little bit too hard to do that. But I did get one that I thought was going to be a little longer in my list to get. But now that I got it, I'm very happy that I do. Amazing Spider-Man 50. Let me try to... There we go. Presents really, really well. Gonna start at 50. And I'm gonna work my way up. Now, like I said, am I gonna go 50, 51? No. But John Romita doing Amazing Spider-Man number 50. Man, come on, guys. That is a great cover. Colors are still there. Those reds and leads into the oranges and the light reds really pop. Spider-Man No More. I mean, great, great book. So that's where I'm going to be starting. At the Amazing Spider-Man number 50. Going to be working my way back up. Now, if you guys think that's a good idea, hey, go ahead. Now, one other thing I'm debating to do, if you guys have older comic books, nothing that is expensive, nothing of value, what I'm doing is I'm starting to collect comic books and taking them to our local elementary schools, junior highs, or high schools. Because some kids, like myself, when I was younger, had issues trying to read school texts. And I found my reading through comic books. So I would like to spread that also. If I can get 1, 2, 3, a dozen, 2 dozen, the entire school system reading comic books, and in essence just starting to read, that would be fantastic. And if we can do that through comic books, that's even better. So if y'all happen to have some, just hit me up in the comments section. Please also have my Instagram. So just message me and you know, just talk to me and we can maybe get something worked out. Now, as always, if you liked this, please hit your like, subscribe, please share it, and right here, the Batwoman figure, when I reach 100 subscribers, that's going to be given away to somebody. Also, I have a comic book giveaway that's going on at the 100 also. So please, guys, like, share, As always, this has been Chris, your comic intellect P, possibly the Thing, without that pesky skin irritation. The world may never know. Until then, guys, let's just take it easy and keep enjoying comic books.